In this video, we're going to show you how to install the Vapor Canister Vent Solenoid on your Nissan Frontier, located underneath the bed of the truck. Now we unbolt this canister and lower it down. There are multiple connections on the top side of it. You want to be careful. Some of these are rigid lines. You don't want to crack anything, so be careful, lower it down, and then we'll disconnect those connections. On the outboard side of our canister here, you're going to go up on the bracket, and there is a 12mm bolt right up here. You want to go ahead and loosen and remove this here. There is a lot of debris on the top side, sand, all that stuff there. We took our air hose and blew it off, and we sprayed it with a rust penetrant and let it set for a little bit. Let's go ahead and loosen this. Now this will slowly start to drop down. Slide it out of the bracket. As we lower this down, we want to go ahead and reach on the top of our canister and start to disconnect components. Now on the top here, we have an electrical connector right here. Sometimes there's sand and debris that gets in there that prevents you from pushing on this tab and releasing that. You're going to try and press on that tab and use our flathead screwdriver to try and work that off. Ours was able to pop out, so that's great. We have an electrical connector on the other side over here. I'm going to try and do the same thing. All right. Pop that off there. Now we have another hose that comes around. It actually has like an insulated sleeve on it, and it comes around to the back side. If we turn the canister, we can see it on the back over here. So let's go ahead and pop that one off next. Now these white locking tabs, there's one on either side. We can use a pick on one side and a pocket screwdriver on the other. We're using a small cotter pin to go in behind this one, and you can open up the other side. And with those clips unlocked, we should be able to twist this off of our canister. All right, and we have that hose off there. We have this hose right here. We're going to use a pair of pliers and release the hose clamp, and we'll pull that off. Use a pair of pliers, release that hose clamp. Go ahead and grab this here, kind of twist that and work that off. With the canister out of the way, we can go ahead and grab our solenoid, grab that hose here, and we're going to twist this off. And on the inside, you're going to notice some notches that should line up with the keys on this port here. Now there is an O-ring on here. When you install this here, you want to make sure that you get these tabs or keys to line up with the notches on this, and then we'll lock it into place. So you have two wider grooves or notches, left and right, say 3 and 9 o'clock, and then 12 and 6 other little teeth. Gonna push that in, and then you can go ahead and rotate this. Now there's a little lock tab right here. As you rotate this clockwise, it should engage into this. There it is. Might need assistance of the pick there just to lock that in. That'll keep that secured. This component here is ready to install. Go ahead and spin this around. Let's go ahead and get our large evap hose installed. I'll go ahead and line this up. Push that down. And push it until you hear the clips lock on. We're going to install our small vacuum hose here. Push that down. It's going to be a tough one to get on once you get this pushed up and into place. So this will go on second. Move the hose clamp down in a position. Grab that evap hose here. Line that up, and we're going to push that on. Make sure that's down pretty far, sealed up. Now we're going to take our canister, and on the side of this bracket there's a tab right here sticking out. That goes into the lower portion of a canister. We'll push this up onto that. Go ahead and line up that bracket. We're going to get our bolt installed. Once we have that started, let's go ahead and snug that down. On the top, we have our electrical connectors we need to pop on here. Go ahead and line that up. Push that on. You're going to feel and hear it click into place. And then we'll install our back connector. Line that up, push it on. You're going to feel it and hear it click into place. At this point here, you're all installed up top and you're all set.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.